Hi, mompreneurs and coaches. So in this video today, I wanted to talk about why I started my coaching business. Now, I get asked a lot, like how I'm even able to be a coach, and work from home as a mom, especially since my kids are, at home with me. And I have a crazy toddler, plus I did just have a newborn baby as well. So I wanted to kind of go over, how I incorporate mom life, why I decided on a coaching business compared to maybe a couple of other different types of online businesses, because there is a lot. And I did consider a couple of different alternatives, but ultimately I decided to be a coach. And some of the reasons that I decided to be a coach are, I'm going to list them here, but I want to go over them individually so that we can, have a conversation about it. If you have questions in the comments of whether being a coach would be right for you, feel free to let me know down there. Ask away. I am here to, help and talk. So I would love to chat with anybody. So the first thing that I wanted, no matter what kind of business it was that I chose, was flexibility. Now, being a coach, the reason that I get that flexibility is because I create my schedule. I choose the, days and times that I want to work. I choose, who I want to work with. So I get a lot of freedom with my business in the huge decisions, for it, the ways that I make money, how I go about doing it. And that's what I really love about it, because there are different businesses where you kind of have to give a little bit of your freedom away. And of course, any kind of business you have, you're going to have to do that. So even with my coaching business, yes, I do have to dedicate time with my clients. But it's more of us like working together, and it's not just me doing everything for them. And that's what I love about it. It's more of like us having a very intensive like conversation with one another, and me helping them bring out those amazing best parts of themselves and turning that, into a profitable coaching business. Now, this is something that makes me super emotional. Like you can see, I don't know if you can see, like my eyes are already starting to get kind of red, because I get just really passionate about these things. And I just had a baby, so my emotions are all over the place. But that's what I love about my business too. So the second reason, so the first one was flexibility. The second reason is passion. I wanted to do something that I was passionate about. And being a coach, helping other people, I've always had a huge heart. I've always put other people, kind of a little too much above myself, but I realized with my business that I am just as important. Like I need to prioritize me. And this was a way where I could not only help other people, but help myself. And I've had so much growth and helped a lot of other people have, growth and reach their goals and start up their business. So that to me has been life-changing, and I feel really blessed to be able to do it. I had to pause the video for a second because I was like starting to tear up and cry. So that's how you can tell, like I have a lot of emotions about this. I am really, really passionate about what I do. It makes me happy to do it. And that's a big thing when you're starting a business, because if you don't have that passion, you're not going to push yourself to do those hard things, or, to make your business work and to continue learning and growing. And actually doing the work, working with your clients and making money. And that's where I see a lot of people, they don't have that because they're more focused on the money, or they're more focused on, starting up a business, that they lose sight of their passion, or they lose sight of why they're actually doing it. Like, what is your why? Why is it that you want to start this business? Is it just because of money? If that's the case, then I'm not going to be the coach for you. I wouldn't want to be. I want to, help ambitious women that want to do something that they're passionate about. And it's not only about the money for them. It's about the reason why they want to do this, like their family, or having that flexibility and that freedom and the life that they've dreamed of, that they want, and going for it and helping people. So that's a big thing. So now I want to go over another reason why I chose to be a coach. Now, I never really realized this myself in my life, but I kind of always have been a coach a little bit, in a way. And the reason why is because, again, I've always liked helping people, but I didn't realize that the information that I would share to help people could have actually been turned into a business. I didn't see it as that because I wasn't looking for a profit. I wasn't looking for a way to, I guess, what you would call monetize what I was saying. Like people do on YouTube, like what I'm doing right now. Like, I am on here, I'm speaking, and could potentially be making money just from creating this video and sharing it. And there's also other ways that you can make money from sharing your videos. So that was something I just never had thought of myself. I used to always share at the restaurants I would work at, amazing places that people could go, because a lot of people would come in there that were on vacation. And I just felt like it was something that I could do to help them, to help make their vacation 10 times better, and just put a smile on people's faces. That was a big thing for me. And now that I get to do that, as a business owner and a person, it really is incredible to me. Now, the fourth reason I decided to become a coach was because of the ways that I could make money. So in order for you to have a successful business, you need to make money. And I have always been very creative. I've always liked, getting out of my comfort zone a bit. And I was not comfortable with being on videos at first. It was extremely hard for me. And I still get nervous. I still get that, the butterflies in my stomach sometimes. Or I forget what it is that I need to say. And nobody's perfect. We're all human. But what I really love is that I'm continuing to grow as a person and learning, as I go. And nobody's expecting me to be 100% perfect. And if they are, then, they're not the right people for me, because moms in general are never perfect. There's no perfect person anywhere. And I love to show other moms that imperfection is perfection. That is just the best way to live your life, is to just do the things you love, regardless of, if it's going to be hard and challenging, and maybe you're not going to do it perfectly. That's okay. It's okay to make mistakes, or to learn and grow. And that's just what I really love about this. So let's go over the ways that you can make money as a coach. I'm going to list them here. But the ways that you can make money as a coach is you can go on calls, They could be one-on-one calls. You could do group calls. You can do videos and send those to clients. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can create courses. I actually also have a course as well as, working one-on-one with my clients. It really just depends on if they want a more like one-on-one specific experience so that we can go over what they're doing, what results they're looking for, and help them with those specifically. Whereas the course is more of like a DIY, they're more of a person that likes to do things themselves, but they want kind of a roadmap or like things that are going to help them determine what is going to be best for them in their business or to get started with their business. And what I help them with specifically is to start up a profitable coaching business in 30 days with my course, as well as if they want to do like the one-on-one coaching. But I also help people that already have a coaching business. So that's more of like my one-on-one is to really help them like either start up their coaching business or if they want to, grow the current coaching business that they have and they're just kind of stuck on, finding that clarity to grow. That's where I come in because I am a business clarity coach. So it's amazing that I have so many different ways that I can help, and I can also create, digital products if I want to, downloads, like it's really unlimited, and I have the say in what it is that I want to do, when I want to do it. And I just really love that about my business as well. Now I want to go over what businesses I had also thought of doing and why I did not choose those businesses. So I'm in a lot of different groups on Facebook, and one thing that I found was freelancing jobs or VA jobs. Now I'm going to talk about the freelancing and VA. Now, I think that freelancers and VAs are amazing. What they do is incredible. I tried this out for a while. I did like it, but it didn't give me as much flexibility and freedom as I wanted because the clients that I was working with needed more from me than I wanted to give. And so starting up a business, it really depends on how much time and, skills you have and what you're wanting to do. And for me, I had the skills, but I didn't want to give away as much time as, being a VA was going to take from me because my clients would need me for a certain amount of hours per week and then, per month. So it would add up to more, and I wasn't making as much money, or at least I wouldn't have been making as much money as I wanted to if I decided, to have that as my business. So I really decided to do like a trial and error with all the business choices that I had and determine, what was going to be best for me and why. So those were kind of just taken off of the list. I was like, okay, I don't want to do these because I'm not going to make the money that I want, and I'm not going to have the time freedom that I'm wanting. And I also kind of figured out that I wasn't really passionate about being a VA. I felt like I was growing a lot of other people's businesses, and like mine was like in the back end. That's what it kind of felt like for me. Although I see a lot of VAs that are amazing and they make their business really stand out. So, I mean, you can do it. It's really up to what you want to do. But it just wasn't for me. Wasn't what I wanted. I did also try like graphic designs. That was really fun. I did have a lot of fun with the graphic designs, but it took up so much time to do those things and to help those, businesses with that. And that was just something I didn't want to do. I realized that I could actually incorporate, designs, creating things, my artistic side into my coaching business. So I didn't have to do that for so many other people. And it made it a lot easier too, because their vision of their creativity may not be my vision of my creativity, if that makes sense. So let me know down below if you're a very creative person, or if you struggle with creativity, if you have a hard time with that, because I know there is a lot of people that do struggle with that. And I'm thinking about creating some videos on the creative side of business. And if you'd be interested in that, let me know. So what I want to go over now is I did also try like branding for businesses. That was like a business I was trying to do for a little bit as well. And I did have a client, a big client actually, but I realized that that wasn't something that I wanted to do either. And the reason why I realized that was just because I wasn't looking forward to the work as much as I thought I would. And I also was more into the coaching aspect of it rather than like the branding and, coming up with those other things like the fonts and the colors and everything else. So that's when I realized I'm not 100% into this. Like, you should make sure that you are looking forward to this. Like, it's something that excites you and is scary even. Like, to me, that was just something where I kind of got bored pretty easily too. So that's when I decided, I was like, all right, it's not going to be for me, but that's okay. And it really helped me though. It was good for me to try out these things, to see what I wanted, but I didn't make any investments yet. I didn't, buy that business name yet. I didn't do, much of anything besides trial and error it and actually talk with people and invest my time. But you don't want to do this for too long either, because the more time that you put into these other things, the less time that you have, for the business that is actually going to be successful and profitable. And you want to get started as soon as you can. And that's why I like to help people do this, in 30 days. But of course, everybody's different. It can take more time. It could take less time. It just really depends on how well you know yourself and unlocking, that inner passion within yourself. So if you liked this video, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm going to be making more videos about coaching and, how to start up a profitable coaching business. So let me know if you have questions about any of this, or what videos you would like me to create in the future. Thank you so much, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that you can get notified when I have more videos up, which is usually every Friday. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.